And we're live. Valerie's here already. Hi, Deb. I have to fix the camera. We're a little wonky. Little wonky. Hi, guys. We are preparing. Yes, that's the best I'm going to get it. This was our grand finale last Monday. We're going to leave that on the screen for a bit.
Yeah, what, 2:06 a.m.
2:06, yes.
Eastern Standard Time. Good evening, everybody.
We are all juiced up for this Monday.
Speaking of juice, we're checking juicer.
Juicerama. Yay, Shirley's home. Good, I'm so happy. I'll let everybody file in while we're checking out our grand finale painting. Hit that thumbs up while you're here. Ellen and I sat on the bed Saturday night and taped off 100 tiles. So we are prepped with tiles.
Actually, 96.
96?
Yeah, they shorted us.
They shorted us? Oh, I don't remember you telling me that. So bottles are filled. 69 paintings are furnished today. We will have a lot of paintings for the auction on January 19th. So I'm going to be pulling quite a few from Etsy that are varnished paintings, and those will be in the auction so I can make room for some new stuff. Yes, Monica, there is green in that painting. Yep, 69 out of 90. The rest of them are resinable, let's say that. So we will be resining the rest of them. It was a long day, guys, long day. But they got 2 coats today, and they look pretty good.
Somebody asked you that question the other day, too.
What's that?
About how do you determine what is resinable and what is...
It's just a personal preference. So that's 2 coats. It looks pretty good. I may just stop there. So it's nice and shiny. It dries so fast that you can do your first 2 coats one day, and then I always wait 12 to 24 hours before I put the 3rd coat on. So, is there anything you guys want to see from last Monday night besides the grand finale painting? I don't want to pull out 20 paintings because they're all on wraps.
23.
Huh?
23 others.
Yes, 23 others. I use Liquitex gloss or high gloss, whatever I can get with a coupon. I buy it by the gallon now. If you check Michael's and use your 60% off coupon online, you can get it pretty cheap. Maria wants to see number 10. We did not mark them, Maria, so we have no clue what number 10 is.
It's one of yours, I can tell you that.
It's one of mine?
Let me just go to the live real quick.
I have not had a problem with paintings cracking with varnish, no. If it cracks, it's usually because your varnish is too thick or it's too cold. And yes, I do use a brush. I use a Hake brush. I'll show you. So I got these in my Amazon shop now too, guys. This is a Hake brush. And you get 3 in a package. I think they were $8.99. But the softer the brush, the better for varnish. So when I'm varnishing, the first coat, I'm just putting it on, and then I'll go very lightly on the last pass. And then on the next coat, I'll put it back on and go this way so I don't get brush marks. So that way there's no indentations at all. It just lays smooth. And yes, we use treadmill silicone for cells. And that's also in my Amazon shop. So I think everybody's here, Al. So I'm going to go ahead and move this. If you want to get an up close look real quick. It won't fit in the screen, so that's all the farther I can go. It's big. It's 24 by 24. Are you trying to find number 10, Al?
Number 10.
Which one? Oh, the fire. Fire. Should be right. I think this is the one, Maria. This would have been number 10. It almost matches our grand finale piece.
Looks like a prehistoric bird head.
Well, if we turn it this way, it doesn't. Now it looks like a snake with an eyeball. So that was number 10.
We got a question here from Sheila. She says she's new and wants to know what causes the paint to crack.
Okay, so it's either too thick or too thin. Too thick would be like us using the better paints, the Liquitex and the Soho and stuff. If it's too thick, it will crack if you don't get it tilted enough to get most of that paint off the canvas, because it'll sit and puddle. And if you're drying it in front of a fan or something and forcing it to dry, that causes cracking too. Craft paints have a tendency to crack if you're not using a pouring medium. So I don't consider Floetrol a pouring medium. You really need something with more binders in it. So if you add a little bit of glue, you don't have to do my recipe, ounce for ounce. Just add a squirt of glue in there to make a little more binder. And try not to use water. Water is the worst thing for paint, because as soon as you put that few drops of water in, you've already started breaking down the binder. So Alan is going to paint first tonight, right?
Yep.
And he has a new toy, a gadget from Darnell. Is Darnell here? Yep, she's here.
Yay. First of all, I want to say thank you, Darnell.
It's very sweet to send us a gadget. I plugged up the hole the best I could. I needed a cork.
So this is what we have here.
It's a knitting doily. Dolly. Knitting dolly.
So what we've done after a little contemplation is we're going to cover up the hole here. Try to cover up the hole with
Ashley, I do equal parts with the glue. Sorry, Ellen.
it had a broken leg.
Huh?
Oh, well, you replaced it.
That's where you would start if you were knitting. That's your starting point.
Well,
I use Liquitex, Ron.
she fixed the leg.
No. When you use a knitting doily, I want to say doily. That's where you would start and finish, so you know where your next row begins. Because I need to teach you how to knit now.
Nah, I don't think so. I got my hands full with painting.
Yes, Ashley. If you're using 1 ounce of paint, use 1 ounce of glue, and then 2 to 4 ounces of Floetrol. And you shouldn't need any water. Your white and your black, you may have to put a few drops of water in there, but I would keep adding Floetrol instead of water. Ooh, we got blurry. And I shut that automatic autofocus off tonight too.
Sorry about that, guys.
Jacob's going to be working with me on my new camera, so hopefully we'll get to play with that this week. So I have all my videos already pre-recorded for this week, so I have time to play with other stuff.
For those of you that joined us last Monday, thank you very much.
That was a long night.
That was a long night, and we have a lot of diehard members and followers that stayed with us almost the entire night, if not the entire night. Who was it that painted 28 paintings at home while we were doing our 24?
Was it Monica Strickland?
I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
Must be the paint fumes getting to me.
2 to 4, Ashley.
Melissa Spencer.
If you're using craft paint, Ashley, it's going to be equal parts, 1-1-1. If you're using a heavy body paint like Artist Loft or Soho, you're going to add a little more Floetrol. Watch my paint mixing video. If you go to my playlist, I have tutorials there. Watch that so you can learn what the consistency looks like on the stick. Melissa. I think it was Melissa. Yeah.
Okay, so
Monica got 12 in.
since Darnell is here, I'll let her do the choice of colors.
Ooh. Oh, it is a different. Is it this one, Darnell? That you put a different color light on it? Yeah, Melissa ended up with 30 that night. She painted more than we did.
Wow.
Yeah, because remember she was saying she had them all over the house, and when her boyfriend got up in the morning.
So I have a 14 by 14 canvas.
You need to probably put a base coat down.
I do, but I want to see what colors Darnell's going to choose.
Darnell pick? She wants all blues and a little bit of gold.
Little bit of gold.
So do
Should I go with rose gold, or should I just go with the Soho gold?
Just gold. You have 2 different golds there. You could do a bright gold and a regular gold. On the shelf up, there's the regular gold. But don't put a lot of that in there because she wants mostly blues.
Okay, sing me the blues, Darnell. Which ones would you like?
We have so many. She doesn't know what ones we have. Just remember contrast. Light, dark, light, dark. And you can use 4.
Use steel blue. Wow. I want something to make it pop, though.
Prussian and some teal. So pull that middle one you got out there and put a teal in there. I'd get rid of that steel blue too.
Get rid of this?
Yeah.
Prussian blue.
Yeah. You can use the metallic or the Prussian too. Use them both.
The cobalt blue?
She wants a teal. Yeah, you can do that. All right, now I have to watch the screen, so you're on your own, Toots.
Oh, thanks.
Tootsie.
Okay, we got 3 blues. You said you wanted 4. I still think we need to go with a
Need something lighter.
lighter. Yeah, like.
Yeah. You did not miss anything, kitty. We are just starting. Darnell sent Ellen this knitting Dolly, so he's going to be doing a painting with her chosen colors.
You guys would love the sticker that's on the middle that says "Handmade with Love."
I'm gonna start putting those on the backs of my paintings.
Okay, should I do a dirty pour over this?
Yeah, I would. Otherwise, you're gonna get those lines and lines and lines and lines.
And I'm gonna go with
I
the base
don't
paint.
Huh?
Of white.
You can white or black. It doesn't. Well, Darnell, oh, you're getting blurry. Do you want white or black background?
Sorry, guys.
Black.
She wants black. Okay.
Yeah, because you're gonna use the gold, so that'll be pretty. Yay, Monica got her business cards today. She's official.
So how much paint do we have left over from New Year's?
Probably 3 gallons.
Oh, there's more than that. There's
It's,
maybe 4
it's
gallons.
a lot. It's a lot. We should be like the bottle filling station. Have everybody come and bring their empty bottles, and we'll fill them up with paint.
Question is, who's up to do it next year?
Actually, that was an old video where I used to add water to the glue. I don't do that anymore. I have a brand new video out. It's actually an older video, but it's the newer one. I tried to delete that video several times, but it's still in YouTube's files. So you didn't shake that. Our paint's usually dry satin finish.
This almost looks like it's got a little
Kitty,
ear,
remember
doesn't
what
it?
I said. If you want people to know you, use your name. We invite people all the time, Carol, to come pour with us. Nobody ever shows up. Oh, so we went to lunch Saturday, and we were talking about the beach retreat. So we're thinking next May of 2021. It'll be like the week of the 20th of May.
2020.
No. Oh, yeah, 2020. Boy, I'm way off. Why am I thinking this is 2020?
Yeah. Don't get.
So it will be next year, not this year. We didn't want to do it in the fall because we were afraid of hurricane season. So we can discuss it a lot more from here, but I want to be able to book that beach house probably by fall of this year. You should change your YouTube name to your name, because if people are looking for you, they're not going to find you. So I'm going to post all the information on the Barrage Posse. So if anybody's interested in hanging out with us at a beach house on the Outer Banks for a week, we are going to bring all the paint and the supplies. All you have to bring is yourself. And I'll have maybe some pricing available, approximately how much it would cost to book it for a week for each person. But it has a really nice little cabana that we can pour, and there's a sink out there. So I thought if we do all our pouring Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, everything should be dried by Saturday when we have to check out.
Yeah, we were thinking about the logistics of it.
Because Alan and I can't bring wet paintings home. We have a 3.5 hour drive to the Outer Banks, so It's the island off North Carolina.
Kitty Hawk, if anybody's familiar with that, just north of Nag's Head.
Yeah, there's some fun places to eat out there, and there's a lot of grocery stores. We can buy food and cook there. There's 2 stoves, 2 fridge, 2 dishwashers, 2 microwaves. All the dishes, everything are there.
3-story, right?
Yep, 3 stories, and there is an elevator. So
right on the beach.
Yeah, there's a kitchen on the 1st floor and a kitchen on the 3rd floor. There is a pool, and you are about, what is it, maybe 50 yards from the beach?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Tina was never one to really like the beach until you spent the week there.
I know. Sitting on that deck and watching the sunrise every morning with my cup of coffee was the most amazing feeling ever. So I always tell Alan, if we ever win the lottery, I'm buying that beach house, because I just fell in love with it.
And if we get a big enough response, you get the one right next to it too.
Yeah. Well, that's why I figure if I tell you guys about it now, everybody, you use paint scraping. That's okay. Everybody will have time to save up, because all I have to do is put a deposit down, and I think it's like maybe $500, I think, to book it. And then certain months, like increments of months, they ask for more money down until like the month before, when it has to be paid in full.
Sorry, Darnell. I used the wrong color.
That's all right.
I thought it was looking a little iridescent. Okay, so the canvas is a 14 by 14.
We have to figure out where the airport is close to there too.
Yeah.
For people flying in.
Okay. Size of the cup. We're just gonna hit it.
Yeah, I half it. Yeah, only half though.
Okay. Color order. I want the golds to show up.
That looks good.
Okay, so the color is going to use Grumbacher Prussian blue.
Focus, honey, so don't give anybody a
Sorry.
migraine tonight.
Pull that just a little out of. Still getting a little glare.
You're okay. Carol, you didn't miss anything. We're just starting. Ellen got a little gadget sent to him from Darnell, so he's going to try it.
Deco Art Teal Topaz. Craftsmart Gold. Grumbacher Prussian Blue Iridescent.
They have the First in Flight Museum there too.
Soho Gold.
Yeah, and that's where it's at. Actually it's Kill Devil Hills, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Kill Devil Hills.
Grumbacher Permanent Light Blue.
We could take a ride up north and go see the wild horses too, in Corolla. I used to live in Houston for a whole year. Yeah, they have Wi-Fi there, so we can do lives too.
That would be fun. So
start saving your pennies, guys, if you want to go. what did we figure out? 11 bedrooms, and then there's 2 rooms that just have bunk beds. But we're not sure if we'd want to utilize those rooms. We may need the rooms to dry paintings. There's
There
a
you
pool
go.
table. There's a theater room. If you want to take a look at the beach house, it's called the Beach Palace. If you Google it for Outer Banks, and it's a big peach-colored beach house, so you'll know that's the right one if you find the picture. Jen, it's going to be next year in May, the week of May 20th. And the only reason we're booking it that week is it's my birthday. That'll be our trip for next year.
We would have liked it done it this year, but we got a lot of trips we got to make this year.
Yeah, we have a lot. Too many. Yes, 2020. We were going to do it in the fall, but we were worried about the hurricanes. And if a hurricane's coming, we all lose our vacation. So, and the last booking on that is in May to get it cheaper, because once that week goes past, it doubles in price. So it's like $6,800, and then the following week it's like $13,000. So.
And imagine July 4th. What was it? The week of July 4th was
18,000. Yeah, 18,000 to rent that place in the summer.
And that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, the master bedroom, and they're beautiful rooms too. They're not dinky at all.
Okay, here it goes, guys.
We live in North Carolina, but we are 3.5 hours from the beach, so we like to go to the beach once in a while. The week of May 20th. I'll have to double check the dates. Yes, Monica. Beach Palace. I want to say it was like 310 or something like that, the number. Good job, Val. He's pouring on a 14 by 14 canvas, and it is base coated with Payne's Gray.
It's supposed to be black.
So rooms will be limited. We'll have to, maybe we might have to do a drawing if we have a lot of people that want to go. Is it 430, Kitty? If it's peach colored with white trim, that's the one. I don't think there's any other peach ones in that grouping.
The outside color, it does it no justice to what the inside's like.
I just love it. That's interesting, Al. I can't wait to see what it looks like when you stretch it out. That's the one, Carol. And we have to pay extra if we want the pool heated. I think it's like $500 extra to get the pool heated. But there's like pizza shops that are within walking distance, restaurants within walking distance.
Place called Duck Donuts.
Oh my God, Duck Donuts. The bacon and maple. Oh, you had to bring that up, didn't you?
Bacon and donuts. Who would have thunk it?
Okay, start tilting, but remember you have to keep it PG.
Yeah. You know how my gadgets turn out.
Just remember when you stretch to one corner, keep going. Don't stop and go back and forth.
Going.
I think there's 14 bedrooms, Ron. And you can bring your spouse if you want, because they're king and queen size beds. So, or if somebody wants to double up and share a room, that's fine too. We are married. Ellen and I had the one bedroom, the king size bedroom on the second floor. It was huge. It was like we were sleeping in separate beds. That bed was so big.
Which is a good thing because
Yeah.
my legs like to run in their sleep.
Yeah, I told him I wanted to take that bed home with me. So we'll probably be hosting. So we'll bring as much as we can because we're local. So a lot of you won't have to bring anything except yourselves and your swimsuits and your clothes. What's under that light blue? Is it rings or is it solid?
It's pretty solid.
Why don't you maybe, I don't know. It's your painting. Absolutely not, Shirley. I won't.
What's that?
With her daughter being transgender. I'm trying, Monica, to leave him alone.
Okay, suggestions. I'm going to torch it and see if I can get any of the colors under that light blue to pop out.
Do you remember if there was more than one crock pot there, too? I think there was only one. I know when we were there, we went and bought a pork loin and threw it in the crock pot. So we had pulled pork sandwiches one night. We just made it really simple when we were there the last time.
We ate out a lot.
Yeah, we did eat out quite a bit. We wanted to try all those restaurants.
I think we each gained about 5 pounds that whole time. Of course, we
Especially
had a wedding cake too.
They have a restaurant there called Dirty Dick's Crab House. The food is so good.
I love this effect here. I'm not crazy about this here. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to stretch that a little.
Tilt it towards the light blue, she said.
This way.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Messy.
Dirty Dick's Crab House. And then they have another one called It's Bob's Eat and Get the Hell Out. That's the name of the restaurant. And then they have a lunch place called Ladles. It's soup and salad and sandwiches. It's all such good food. There's so many places to eat. But I don't mind cooking. If we go to the grocery store and get groceries, I don't mind
I don't
cooking.
either.
And there's grills we can cook out, do hamburgers and hot dogs or chicken. And
Okay. Do we want to add anything to this? This here is amazing.
she loves it.
This here is, yeah. Let me give you a close up so you can see what I am seeing.
Just be careful you don't get too close and get flashes.
I just want to say thank you again, Darnell, because we're always on the hunt for gadgets. Would never even have thought of this one.
No, I saw that one. Do you want to?
I wouldn't have thought
Do you
of
want
it,
to show them what the other one?
No,
was?
no,
Oh,
no.
They're
They're gonna have to wait for the video on that one.
You bought one.
Let's clean my edges. I think there's some skins here you might want for tiles. How many tiles did we clean?
You said 96.
No, we prepped 96.
I cleaned them all.
But how many did you resin and
Oh,
put up?
we won't go there. Over 100.
Okay, here goes. Thank you again, Darnell.
Are you gonna pull some tiles on that?
I think I have to.
Yeah, I think you have to too. You need to practice too. We took all of the racks outside yesterday into the driveway, got the baby powder out, and cleaned every single painting yesterday. And then today I cleaned them with my water mist and let them dry. And then I gave them all their little alcohol rub down. And then this afternoon I varnished. So it's a process. I probably should start doing it every week so I don't put myself in that spot again. Beth, I had to go buy a humongous, what do they call it? Washi tape. It's like a container that you store all those in, so that I have containers for my skins to sort them by color. For the varnish, Monica, to cure, I'd say 10 days. That way you don't run the risk of them sticking. Valerie says dips on that tile.
Can you prep a couple cups for me?
Cuppy cups.
No.
How about if you bring them over here?
Real crazy about that, but there's more skins on here.
That's pretty. I like that.
That paint's gray is.
Yeah, they're not flat.
Paint gray is an amazing color.
With the gunmetal in it, yeah. By itself, it's good for a painting, but I like the gunmetal in it for a background.
We're going back in.
Now remember to make sure you have enough on
Oh,
your
there's
knife.
definitely enough.
On
Here.
your knife, I'm saying. All right, so here's the scoop with the tiles. I think all the tiles that we've been buying are going to be discontinued because all the new ones have the nubs on them. And part of the nub is has the ceramic on it. So you have to sand that down to make them perfectly square. Yeah, they have little nubs, and I think what they are is spacers for contractors, so they don't have to use the spacers anymore. Yours have nubs, Doug? Did you file them off? Huh. So I'm going to go to Lowe's and see if they still have any more of these tiles. I'm going to buy them all. Because that's what I do. Melissa, it won't be cured in time. It's still curing.
I saw Kathy Horn was here earlier. The paintings from the drawing went out.
Yes. Everybody claimed their prizes, and I'm mailing out Kathy's tomorrow. So, no, not Kathy's. Sharon's tomorrow.
Sharon Lee.
They break. Belle says they break when you try to file them. Jen used a belt sander.
That sounds like.
I have a Dremel. I could probably try that.
I still think there's another skin or two in here.
I think we're going to go to Habitat for Humanity and see if we can find some tiles in there. I don't want to have to deal with nubs. I'm going to write a letter to the company. Maybe I'll call them.
They used to be out of your hometown, weren't they?
Yeah, they were from Olean. Del Tile was based in Olean. They shut it down. All my friends lost their jobs. Shirley wants you to pull from the bottom right. That's where you just went, right? So wet them when you sand them. I guess we got lucky finding that last box with no nubs. Oh, I should say you got lucky because you bought me a box of tiles for Christmas and stuck it under the tree. And I'm
They
like,
wrapped it too.
I'm pulling this box out. I'm like, what the heck is in here? Oh, that stinks, Tammy. That's my fear, that I'll know those nubbies were there.
Tile number 3.
That one's pretty too. You best get 4 out of there.
Yeah, trying to mix that.
So everybody that got their airbrushes for Christmas have been having fun. Bottom left, she wants one from the other side. Over there, probably.
Over there with the light blues.
Do you really, Monica? She likes the winded feeling from straw blowing. Gary's calling dibs on the whole set. Is it great? Oh, Valerie is. Sorry.
So in this corner here, right in here, over here. I think because of the darkness on the first 3, I think I'm thinking this corner here.
Right in the corner by the cup, she said.
This corner here.
Surely, yeah.
Okay.
You want me to hold it down?
Yeah, why don't you?
Don't get paint
I
on
don't
me.
want to lose it.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, don't lose that. That's pretty. He's getting better at this, guys.
It takes practice. It's tough when you get to the very end.
Hi, Cassie.
Is that Cassie with a K or?
Cassie with a K. April, I taped mine off, so when I pull the tape, they come right off. Stone Coat's pretty good about coming right off. I haven't had any problems with it at all on the tiles. Yeah, you can do a dirty pour on tiles. Actually, lay all 4 of them out and do it across all 4 of them. It'd be pretty.
Okay. There we go.
You didn't torch any of those, did you?
I did not.
I'll torch them. Yeah, if you heat it up, it should get soft enough. You can just pull it off.
Okay, I'm going to clean up my mess.
That's it? Just 4?
Just 4.
Got one that's got light blue and the other 3 don't.
Okay. So you're saying you want one more?
You want me to
right
pull
there?
one?
No. I'll do it.
I'll hold it for you. Oh, that's a pretty one too.
I know.
Come this way. I see paint splattering up in my face here any second. There you go.
I don't know if I got enough paint.
What?
You heard me. I didn't stutter.
They do dry nice and smooth, Julie. We put resin on ours, so they're always, the edges are always smooth. I ignore the thumbs downs, but I do not ignore nasty negative comments. Thumbs down still counts for us. Any interaction with the channel still counts. And I don't even think it's jealousy. I just think they're just being rude. Pretty out.
Well, art is subjective. So,
Yep, everybody to each their own. And what do you say in French?
à chacun son goût.
That doesn't even sound like French.
So, if anybody else has any gadgets that they're afraid to try,
Send them to Al.
send them to me. I'm not afraid to try anything at least twice. It may be an epic fail. It may be a wonderful surprise.
Do you want to tell them the colors you used again?
Okay, colors I used again. Grumbacher Prussian Blue. Deco Art Teal Topaz. The Craft Smart Gold.
Which is the best gold, by the way.
Grumbacher Prussian Blue Iridescent. The Soho Gold. and the Grumbacher Permanent Light Blue. Time to tidy up my mess a little.
Val, post that again, because I was scrolling and accidentally clicked on that. Sorry.
We don't have our bucket.
Well, where's your bucket, Al?
Where's my bucket?
I do, Ashley. We change them out at about every 2 or 3 fills and clean them out because the paint does dry a little bit on the sides. It's not all of them, just certain colors. So Val's begging for subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to Val's channel yet, click on there and go subscribe. Yes, I do make toasters with the tiles. Coasters with the tiles. Oh my gosh, I need a nap.
There's a nap for that.
There's a nap for that. I'm tired.
It's been all that varnish.
It probably was.
Okay, hon. I'm going to go check on my brother real quick.
Okay.
Be right back.
Okay, so if you guys noticed, we hit 56,000 today. Yay! We're gonna do a giveaway at 60, just so you know. Is there anything you guys want to see in particular? Because I did an 8x16. So here's the canvas that I'm going to use, and maybe we'll see what you guys want to see something different. I can't wait till we hit 100K too. I'm really hoping that'll be by the end of this year. My goal is September. We'll see. Two flip cups. You mean to do a resin painting, Carrie? Thank you, Tammy. We're going to be introducing resin to the channel. I'm not sure if we're going to do them live, though, because it's just so much stirring, and we may just make videos. But we do have some beautiful MDF rounds that I bought from VAE Art, and I do want to do a review on those. But I think that's going to be a live because he wants to be here to answer questions. His name is Ray, by the way. And I did post it in the Praj Posse if anybody's interested in getting those. He did not use black or white on that last painting. Thank you, Shirley. I'm so glad you're home. As far as I know, Art Coat does not have any heat resistance. I think it's like 25. Stone Coat is up to 500 if you use the countertop epoxy and 475 for the art. And make sure you guys watch Stone Coat's live tomorrow night, because I think he's going to show the paintings that I sent him. I think. Mitch's wife's in the process of having a baby, so I'm not sure. All right, so I saw a few flip cups. I wanted to try something different, though. I wanted to do like a dirty pour, but do it like in a weaving pattern and see what kind of design that would give us. Do it? Okay. I wanted to do something different. Alan likes to do the different stuff for his channel for a video. I'm more like sharing it on a live. And I have this weird idea in my head, but I'm not going to tell you guys about it. I'm going to try to do a video on it. I mentioned it to him, and he was like, yeah, don't do that on a live. Yes, in the tutorial section of my playlist, there are tutorials from everything from buying supplies to shipping and painting. Everything is covered. Cleaning, varnishing, everything is there. They're about the same, Missy. Work time. Actually, I think Stone Coat's a little bit longer. I think you got an extra 15 minutes with Stone Coat. But the other thing is, too, art resin stays wet longer. You don't get the tackiness like you do with the Stone Coat after a couple hours. Because after a couple hours with Stone Coat, you can go and peel the tape off. But with art resin, it keeps dripping. Yeah, I did post one of Alan's videos today, and he has another one coming up on Thursday. We like to film a bunch. I filmed 9 the other day, so I'm covered until next week. I thought his neon painting was the bomb. I really did. So I am going to spray my cups with the WD-40 silicone spray so I can release all the paint. Okay, so I'm going to do some light and some metallic colors because I've been dying to get into this Lucas Mint. And then for contrast on the Lucas Mint, I think I'm going to go with, I want something really dark. We don't have a really dark green, do we? I have to go with emerald. See, this is how the paint dries inside the bottle. So when this one is empty, then we'll be cleaning that one out. It won't come off, though, into your paint. At least I haven't had that happen with any of mine.
Did I make posters from the earlier painting or posting? No, I did not. We were out of tiles, and that's one of the reasons that we were prepping them Saturday night.
Oh my goodness. It was so much fun, though, to sit on the bed and prep tiles and watch TV. Except we had ceramic crummies on our bed. We had to shake the comforter out. So I think I want...
Nate's phone is dying, and he said it's cold in the car, so he's going to run. Good night, Nate.
Night, Nate. Doodle. I think I want some bronze because I want to be able to refill that. And I probably should put some seamless pearl in there. And also some patina. Here we go, guys. Picking tons of colors. I don't want to put an olive green in there. That'll totally clash now. No, too close.
Mel says she hasn't painted since before Christmas.
Wow.
She's been hanging out so badly, I think wants to paint. Can you imagine going a week and a half without painting? What would you do?
I'm kind of going to do that this week because I have videos already right up until next Tuesday. They're already scheduled. And there's some fun stuff coming up, guys. Because I have to do all those tiles. And I have to resin all those paintings. And I have to get things ready for the auction.
Hello, Kendra. Glad you could join us.
Okay, so that was the Craftsmart Deep Bronze Metallic. And on top of that, I'm going to go with the Phthalo Green Blue from Soho.
Carrie says she's gone with no painting since Thanksgiving.
I thought you meant Carrie Hicks. I had to look.
Oh, Mel, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were in the hospital. You feeling better?
Oh. Deco Art Dark Patina. That was the mint that I just put in there. And we'll put some gold on top of that.
Good night, Tammy. Glad you could join us.
A little bit more black. Some Craftsmart Seamus Pearl. Okay, so now I'm going to go back with some bronze. Oh, I didn't put it in both cups. Is that Eddie barking to go out now? Ugh. Everybody's schedule's all off whack today. And then some Phthalo Green Blue.
Ashley says she hasn't been able to paint yet. Just spent a couple months in the hospital. Hope you're feeling better, Ashley.
With some mint. Everybody needs to get better. It's a new year.
That's right. Everyone's got to take care of themselves.
Some dark patina.
Terry Alexander's joining us. Hello, Terry. Marilyn wants to know, did you spray the cups?
I did.
That's me that forgets.
A little bit of the Craftsmart Gold, which I love. And put some more Seamus Pearl in there. It's a lot of paint. I probably won't use it all. And another shot of black. And I am going to just give them a tiny swirl. All right, we're going to try some patterning now. Never done this, so I want to try something new. I'm not going to pinch it, but I am going to squeeze it. Turn the canvas around. Try that again on this side. Cells are pretty.
Cecilia misheard you. She thought you said semen pearl.
That one really celled up.
Glad you could join us, Whimsy.
Okay, let me give it a quick torch. And then we're going to tilt.
Kathy Holmes wants to know if you could repeat the color. She needs to know the patina color.
It's Deco Art Dark Patina. It's kind of hard to find. My best luck was ordering it online, and my source now no longer has it. So I'm not sure.
Looks like you got somebody side you with their ribs.
If they're going to discontinue that color. Oh, these runoffs are pretty.
Thank you, Teresa. Appreciate you supporting the channel.
That didn't make much difference. far as patterning did it.
Terry's saying that's amazing.
It's pretty. The colors are beautiful. It's really going to sell out because all this is coming up through the black. And my hand is pretty.
High five.
Okay, here. Don't pull away.
Ace, this is an acrylic pour. You want to know if it was a resin painting?
No, this is acrylic. Yeah, little things popping up all over the place. Little bitty ones. But I know when this dries, the deep bronze here and this gold that's coming through here is going to be absolutely gorgeous. See all the action going on in the black there? That's going to get a lot more as it sets.
Good night, Shirley.
Good night, Shirley. You rest up and get better. We have a beach vacation coming up next year. Okay. Take that to the drying rack, and I am going to pull a few tiles out of that. Because it's just too pretty. I can't. I just can't. I don't think I'm going to get 4, though. But we'll try. And I'm much quicker at this than Alan is, so. So make sure you get yourself an offset spatula if you want to do tiles from your runoff, because it is amazing for getting your sides too.
Good night, Terry.
If I can get him to come
Glad
out.
you could join us.
If I can get him
Get some rest.
to come out here, you won't be woofing. Eddie, come here. He's woofing. He's woofing. Everybody's demanding our attention today. Set these here so I don't have to keep walking away. Ellen, what's your plan for your next one?
Plan.
You have a plan?
We have a plan.
I hope you have a plan.
I do all my planning during the day. So.
I know you do. Your job is all about planning. So if you haven't joined the Parage Posse yet and you're a subscriber, head over and join that. It's a place to look at everybody's work and post your own and find out what's happening in the art world. I've been looking at lots of things today in between coatings of resin that we can talk about this week. Look away. What? Sorry, away. He thinks I'm letting him out.
There you go out.
More. I got enough for one more. Five people living in this house, and only one person puts the dog out because he only wants Daddy to do it. Okay. I don't like to waste paint. And then when I do resin on the tiles, I always say, why do I keep picking up paint? Because we end up with so many tiles. I got one spot here I'm going to get for jewelry. And this is just photo paper. And that will make a very pretty necklace or earrings. Are you watching the screen?
I am.
My girls are doing a good job again tonight. My mods and Nate left us, but
Okay, there's a question here from 7867863MV. Is there an equation for how much paint to use per square inch of canvas?
well, it's usually 1 ounce for 16 square inches. So a 4x4 would be like 1 ounce of paint. And that does ring true when you're doing a ceramic tile. However, you have to allow for your sides. So like on a 4x4, if the sides were the normal canvas width, I would just add another ounce. But when you're doing, like we did 11x14s for the New Year's Eve show, and we were using 7 ounces of paint because we didn't want to be shy. And if you don't use enough, you're overstretching and you're losing the whole composition of your painting. And if you have runoff like this that's left over, make skins and tiles with it. Don't waste it.
Leanne Daly says, try a cabochon dip.
I do want to try that. I just bought some sticky stuff the other day. I have to find my cabochons though, because I usually use resin. And I did get my UV resin in today, so now I have lots of it. I did some earrings last night with it just to try it out. The one thing I found with it, you can't put it on super thick, but it's kind of sticky. So I tried curing it again, and it didn't. The stickiness was still there. I don't know if you can see them. So I'm just letting them set to see if they'll finish curing because they're really cute. And it only took 2 minutes to put the resin on. So we'll see how that works. Oh, Nate's doodle video? Yes. And I just have this big crush on his dog Gizmo. So anything he draws with Gizmo, I get all excited. My what?
Need something to level off the canvas.
Oh, use those. Don't fear, Alan.
So my next try is again something I haven't done before.
Chris is here. Did you get a cookie for him?
Nope. Where's the cookies? I need a cookie for myself first.
I got peanut butter Oreos. I'm going to be sorry when I go to the doctor next week, too.
Well, we're both going to be sorry.
He's got
yeah,
what is that, a 9
So I got
by 12?
a 9 by 12
And 2 4 by
with
12s.
2 4 by 12s on the sides. So I'm going to try to
Bye,
do
Missy.
a dirty pour. With 3 canvases. They're taped on the back side so that when I go to tilt them, hopefully I won't lose my patterns as bad as I did when I did my diptych a couple weeks ago.
We're doing good, Chris. Oh, Chris's name is Matt. Yes, this is acrylic pouring. As far as sealing a cell phone case, I've never done that. Maybe someone else here could answer that question about cell phone cases, what you seal them with.
Smaller cups.
Thank you, Mary.
Okay, I'm going to go with the white background. Actually, I don't even need it, do I?
What's that?
I don't even need a white base.
What are you doing?
We're going to do a 3-cup
dirty pour.
dirty pour.
No, you don't need a base.
Okay, color combinations. As much as I want to touch those fluorescents again, I'm going to stay away from them for a little while.
Your neons.
Yeah.
Thank you, Valerie. I'll check later. Kitty saying greens.
Is that Kitty or Monica?
Kitty. She's sucking up to Monica, isn't she? Yeah, I try not to have any other windows open up on my laptop when we're filming because I think that's what causes the buffering. So we're just straight up YouTube tonight. Oh, Monica got you liking green. Mm-hmm.
So many colors, so many colors.
Green and purple.
No. Sorry, Monica. Not tonight.
That wasn't Monica.
Who is that, Kitty?
It was Ashley. Today was funny though because Maria was busy doing something today and I was varnishing all day and I was like trying to check on the Praj Posse to make sure all the questions were getting answered, and it was like, now I see what it's like when 2 people are busy. There's Matt. So now we'll remember when you come in as Chris, we'll just call you Matt. Yes, Monica's green puddle pour was absolutely beautiful. All those greens. I don't even own that many greens.
Do you need me to buy you some more greens?
No. Not at all. There's
Okay.
a lot of green. Yeah, there's a lot of greens over there, I guess.
There's plenty. Yeah. Okay, so the color choices are Lucas Sand, Soho Azo Red Deep, Craftsmart Pink, Tourmaline
Tourmaline.
Metallic,
Tourmaline.
Tourmaline,
Tourmaline.
Tourmaline.
Turla.
It's not how it's spelled. Soho Dioxazine Violet,
You want to fight? Put up your dukes.
and the last, Blick Deep Violet. And I'm also going to go with white with silicone.
Do you want a silver in there?
Instead of Lucas Sand.
No, you can still use the sand. I think you need another metallic. I gotta learn to shut my file. I know I want to play with watercolor too. Well, actually, the alcohol inks is what I really want to play with.
So you want a Soho Silver in
You
there?
can do whatever you want. I'm shutting my file.
How about Blick's Metallic Brass? I'm getting a no.
I didn't say no.
Okay, we'll go with Soho Silver.
Monica, I think we need to get me a roll of duct tape.
That's one of the few tapes
Or
we don't
blinders.
have.
Or put me in a separate room. Ellie's working. Yeah, she'll be back next week. She sent me an email today.
Oh, I got purple on the sand bottle.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble now.
I am in trouble.
So you're using the spatula for leveling?
Leveling.
Okay. I
Yes.
thought maybe you were going to use the spatula.
No. So I'm starting off with the Blick Deep Violet.
We have 114 bottles of paint mixed on our wall.
Not counting.
And we have about 8 new colors sitting over here that we haven't mixed yet.
Nobody yelled at me. Too late now.
Who usually asks you that?
Maria.
Oh, she's not here.
Then I'm going to go with the white. No, I want the white towards the end. I want the Lucas Sand.
So you just skipped it anyway?
What?
Spray?
I already hit 2 of them already in.
Oh, okay.
One of these days I'll remember to do that on a more consistent basis. For those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about,
I have 7 more videos coming up. They'll last till next Tuesday.
we're supposed to use the WD-40 silicone spray to release the paint from the cups.
Valerie, tell them to warm up a can of soup. Or some mac and cheese.
Going with the Dioxazine Violet next. Followed by the Soho Silver.
I wish all you guys lived closer so you could bring me all your packing material from Jerry's, because they're the best bubbles ever.
Then the Soho Azo Deep Red.
We're in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
We're Yankees and living in North Carolina.
The white.
Carrie, if you order the one out of my Amazon shop, that comes with a compressor.
And then the Craft Smart Pink Tourmaline. Tourmaline?
Whatever. I have those gemstones in the house too. Tammy's excited because you're using those colors. She's doing the happy dance.
I'm going to do one more round of it. Not quite.
He is very slow. If you watch his videos, he is very slow. But he's new to the game. I'd give him another 3 months and he'll be painting as fast as I am. They're 4x12s on the small ones and 9x12 on the middle one.
I got compliments how soothing and relaxing my hand motions
you
are.
mumble.
I know, but that's because I'm talking to myself. Is Kim here tonight? I think Kim was the one that said I was mumbling, and I would like to apologize if she is here.
No, but every time you pull it up to the camera, the autofocus goes. So you might want to go to the cup. He's deliberate. There you go, Jen.
Thanks, Jen. I'm a lollygagger.
You're a procrastinator by nature too, so.
It's supposed to be relaxing. Takes your mind off your other troubles. Enjoy painting.
Welcome, Susan.
We're almost there. Trying to speed up. Put it on 2x speed.
Does anybody watch his videos in 2 times? Because I think it's funny.
I'm going to give them a little swirl.
Poor Carol. I feel your pain. She got in touch with me, Valerie. It was Sharon Lee. I probably should post that in the Parage Posse to let everybody know that she got in touch with me today. And that was her birthday that night that I pulled, and she won twice, so that was cool.
Here it goes.
Oh, being thorough. Okay, Carol, I get it.
Who's thorough?
She lives with a lollygagger procrastinator. He calls it being thorough. Yeah, Alan overthinks everything. What were the colors again, Alan? And then they're laughing. Sloth mode, that's a good one. Yeah, sloths are really cute, though.
So am I.
You are cute. You're my boo-boo. They come right from Amazon, Carrie. So if you're a Prime member, you'll get it in 2 days. And I think mine came UPS.
And you said we couldn't do 20 paintings in 6 hours.
Jody Allen is a master planner. So yes, he has to overthink everything.
Because a lot of people don't.
He doesn't make mistakes at work very often.
I do make mistakes.
Not very
just
often.
not very often.
Right.
So I'm just hoping that the tape holds. Because I have them taped together on the back.
You do?
I do.
You are so efficient. Colors are beautiful. Terry, he's a master planner for their production line at K-Flex. And he does other jobs too, not just that.
No, I knew that was going to happen.
That would be hilarious, Valerie, if everybody came in as Monica.
My tape did not hold.
Your tape didn't hold? The only thing you can do is squeeze it together.
Yep.
And try not to drop it. That's true. She'll only be the blue wench. I mean, wrench. If he had a white base coat down, yeah, he could do that, but he didn't put a white base down
What's that?
for some negative space.
This is going to be tricky.
Just pinch. There you go. Pinch it. Can you turn it around? Probably not. Everybody hold your breath so he doesn't drop it.
Don't sneeze.
Don't sneeze. Don't cough. Good jujubes. Good jujubes. Jujus. Rocking it out. Darnell's tilting her phone. Is it helping?
I think it's helping, Darnell.
Hi, Maria.
It's tricky.
We have an Etsy shop and we do auctions about every 6 weeks here on YouTube.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Nina, no, you don't. For dirty pours and flip cups, you don't need a base paint. But if you're doing like flip and drags or strainer pours and stuff like that, you definitely want to have a base for the paint to glide on.
Okay. I'm happy for the most part with that one there.
Hey, kid. Nate had to leave because his phone was dying. Hey, Shelly. I'm sorry, Maria. I wish I could help you. Take a break, get a cup of coffee or a tea or something, and get back at it. Right now. Teresa, they're my moderators. They keep tabs on the links and stuff for people when they ask questions. They'll answer questions if we don't see them. And they keep the trolls out.
Bad trolls. I'm just going to touch up the edges. I don't want to lose the, I've lost some of it here. But I've got a nice little pattern there and a nice little pattern there that when they separate and they dry, you'll be able to put them right up on the wall against each other.
They're not tilted off separately, right? They all tilted together?
For the most part, yes.
Because you want them to match.
Right.
Obama's losing.
Who's losing?
Alabama.
Yeah. We're supposed to be rooting for
Clemson.
South Carolina.
Oh.
Yeah, Clemson.
I'm not rooting for anybody. Now you gotta get your sides.
Yeah. I'm gonna torch it a little. See what we can.
I paint over top of paintings all the time, but you have to clean them to get the silicone off if you're using silicone. You don't want to, if you don't get the silicone off, your next coating will probably crack. But yeah, we have a whole box full that we plan on doing some different things on, just to try out some different things. We have lots of ideas. We just need time to do them all.
We accomplished one of our ideas.
We did.
New Year's
New
Eve.
Year's Eve.
As soon as they dry.
I use a baby powder bath with cornstarch, and I sprinkle it on, rub it in, sprinkle it on again, tap it off, and I let them sit for a couple hours before I clean that off with a microfiber cloth. I do have tutorials how to clean paintings in my playlist. Thank you, Monica. Monica just put the link up for you.
So here's the first one without hopefully dripping over the other
Can I
one.
pull that tape off before you?
Yeah.
Because otherwise the paint's going to dry on that tape. Grab a pair of gloves though.
Sure.
Nuh-uh, don't tilt it. Don't tilt it. You'll lose your pattern. One.
And I touched that side of that one.
Good night, Marilyn.
Number 2.
Well, is that the only tape you put on?
Yeah.
Okay, I grab it. Okay, you're good.
Clean my edges.
You want to be careful with some of the baby wipes because I looked at the ingredients on mine and they do have dimethicone in them. So make sure you're using something without dimethicone as far as the baby wipes go. I don't remember that, Matt. It is a mess, Carrie. That's why we did it outside yesterday. We went through 3 bottles of baby powder cornstarch yesterday. But we did 90 paintings yesterday.
Is that how many we did?
Yeah, 90. Felt like more though, didn't it? We were out there for a few hours. But it was in the 60s. We didn't mind.
No.
Yeah, I stay away from the baby
Summer.
wipes for cleaning. Good job, Alan.
Not quite what I expected, but Got to work on securing those together. And the other end piece.
Oh, is Matt talking about the that poor Monica, maybe? The one that you bought? Good night, Leanne.
And I made a mess of any potential skins there
That's okay.
for tiles.
Yeah, that poor. See, I don't use dish soap. I tried it in the beginning when I first started, and when it started to lift some of the color off, I got scared and I just never did it again.
You're not scared of nothing.
One more to go, guys, and then we'll call it a night. I have a 10 by 20. I'm just going to do a quick flip and drag when he gets this cleaned up. Thanks, Teresa. Have a great night.
I have to go let the puppy in.
In or out?
In.
Oh, he's still outside?
He's still outside.
You're so mean.
Not mean. He wanted to go out. He went out. I'll be right back.
Done. Somebody else let him in. He didn't let
Such a
himself
smart
in.
dog. Tracy Color wants to know, are those dog training pads?
These are adult underpads. And we've been thinking about something else to switch to. We just haven't decided yet. Put a white base down because I have two black background ones over there to be resin, so I didn't want to do another black one.
You're off and on with the heartbeat.
I know, that's why I'm putting that there. Paint seems a little thick tonight, doesn't it? Well, maybe it's because it's a little chilly. I had it on the window, so bad mistake today.
Tracy Color wants to know, you do resin?
I do some resin. I'm going to be bringing it into my channel more. Our big thing was we had Nate here in November, and then we had Christmas, and
New Year's Eve show.
yeah, we've got some MDF stuff that's got one coat on it. We need to put the second coat on so we can start doing some resin, but we probably won't do that live until we're really comfortable with using the heat gun, the noise, and I don't like to do stuff I'm not comfortable with during a live because I don't want to look kind of foolish, I think. Is that what
Beth wants to know, does your brand of pads smell?
My brand of what?
The brand of pads.
No, I get these at Walgreens. We fight TJ for them. So we buy them for him. So it's like, we got to have some for us.
Matt wants to know, did you ever make a lava red before?
A lava red? No.
Kitty wants to know the roll of cork for the tiles. Where did you get that?
Etna Felt. AETNA. Felt. FELT. They have a website. They're also on Etsy. And it's the same price on Etsy to order it there. And they have 100, 200, 400, and 500 count rolls. I think I got the 500 and I paid like $90 for it. But they stick so good.
Carrie says she's got the supplies for resin and boards. Just wants to learn more on your site sometime.
Yep, we are definitely going to be doing some very, very, very soon. I just have to prep a couple of MDF rounds and we're going to start doing it. Ellen wants to learn too, so I guess we'll just do it together. And because I really like to have two people because they can hold the heat gun so you don't get all sticky.
Shorty wants to know, could you do a fire design?
A fire design? I'm going to do a flip and drag on this one. If I didn't have white down, I could have, but. All right. Colors?
Color choices, people. Monica Strickland says green.
Uh-oh. Green and chocolate.
Chocolate.
Purple and green.
Purple and green.
I'm kind of digging the green and chocolate.
Teal and gold.
Let's do green and chocolate and teal and gold.
So many choices, isn't there?
Yeah. I'm going to do...
Mary Ellen says purple, teal, and blue.
I want to... Let's see.
April says metallics.
I am going to throw some metallics in it, definitely.
Are you throwing a color shift in there?
I thought about it, but, it doesn't... I like it better with the black than I like it with the white.
Uh-oh, we got Monica's loving Monica's. Tia says, I love you, Monica Strickland. Monica's the one that suggested green. Oh, you want blue again.
Sorry. My arm. All right, I've got my 4 colors. So I'm using Artist Loft Metallic Cobalt Blue Hue. And we all know this is turquoise. Craft Smart Gold. Best gold out there. Lucas Van Dyke Brown. That's going to be our chocolate. And Soho Olive Green. So I am going to spray my cup with
Unlike Ellen.
Yeah, unlike Ellen, with the WD-40 spray. Silicone spray. And I am going to rub that one in. This just helps to release the paint from the cup. You can do this with your coconut milk serum or your treadmill silicone. Whatever you have that you're using to create cells, you can use to do the inside of your cup so the paint doesn't stick. So I am going to start with the Van Dyke Brown. So rule of thumb when I'm doing a flip and drag, I try not to go past the height of my pinky finger in paint. Otherwise you have too much paint. So we'll go follow that with the gold.
Valerie wants to know,
Artist Loft Metallic Cobalt Blue Hue.
is there any way to make matte varnish look shiny?
No. A little more gold, and then we'll do the olive green. And just a touch of that cobalt. And that brings me to right about my finger. And I'm just going to give that just a little swirl to mix them up just a little bit. Pop it right in the middle. While that's dropping down, I'll put these away. Heartbeat of America.
Heartbeat of YouTube.
No, it's our camera.
Camera.
At least we're alive. Okay, so a lot of times when you do a flip and drag and you're on top of a base paint, you're going to have some suction issues with your cup. So go ahead and poke a hole. I use a push pin. You can poke one, you can poke two. Now the whole thing with doing a flip and drag is you want to try to glide that cup on top of the white paint without like scraping down to the canvas. So I like to get my little bit of wiggle there and then go ahead and start moving. You're going to scrape in certain spots, but it's better than scraping the whole thing. I'm letting that rest just for a minute to let it move its way. I see one spot here that's a little bare, so I'm going to push that paint back that way. So if you're going to go back in with your cup, dip it in your white paint so that you don't go in with a colored edge. And you can go right in and grab wherever you want to pull some paint. Just take a little bit and drop your paint. I'm not worried about that because when we tilt it, we should be able to fix that. So I'm going to go this way first and bring that over the edge, if I can. Okay, she's not moving yet, so bring that back. We're going to go down, back this way. I still got no movement down there at all, so we're going to leave that alone. Just want to stretch this just a little bit more.
You got a goat head by your right hand.
My goat head?
Goat head.
Oh, and the little ear? It's a goat. All right, we're going to torch that. Those cells coming up through that white. Let it sink. So now when you're looking at it after you torch it, if you still see a spot that's kind of shallow, just pick up a little bit of white paint on the tip of your finger and just go in and tap it. And that will blend those two edges together. And it should blend fine because there's enough white underneath there. So now we're going to get out the airbrush. This is the airbrush that I have on my Amazon shop. It's a master airbrush and it shoots 25 psi. So it's just enough to do your wispy edges without blowing the paint completely off the canvas. I hold it like a pencil and I always hold it sideways. That way you have more control.
Good night, Kathy. Thank you for joining us.
So you're just pushing those edges out.
Good night, Katie. Thank you for joining us. Rest those weary eyes.
I know, it's very tiring tonight. Mondays are yucky anyway. So I'm just pushing getting some color out and then making this flip and drag much bigger than what it was. Then you'll find colors underneath too that are hidden. Okay, so now that I have just that plain thing there, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out and bring some color out there. And just try to touch those out just a little bit. And the same with here, I want to go to the edge, so I have a nice little pile right there I can push out. So if you just got your airbrush, get yourself some ceramic tile, throw some paint on it, and just practice. Don't be afraid of it. Just do it. Just do it, right, Al?
That's right. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Oh, I see a kitty cat now. The airbrush is available on the Amazon shop on the link below.
Yep, they're $49.96. And if you're a Prime member, that's it. There's no shipping. We have lots of products in our Amazon shop for acrylic pouring and for resin work. And we also have racking systems, what we use here to dry paintings on or storage. So I didn't like that little hook, so I just took it right off.
Shelly Anderson just got her Stone Coat Art resin today.
Ooh.
She's like, woohoo!
She's probably itching to get her hands in that.
Wear lots of gloves.
Yes, buy lots of gloves. 3 on the right hand, 2 on the left hand. I go through almost a whole box when I'm doing tiles because I have to do them by myself, so.
She says she's intimidated.
I was too when I first got it. Because I thought, oh, I can pour this just like I pour paint. Well, you know what? I could airbrush it when I heated it up. So I was happy about that. You won't get the same effect you get with the acrylic pouring though, but you can move it with the airbrush.
That looks more like a sheep's head than a goat's head.
A sheep's head?
Yeah.
I gotta pull this brown down though.
Just leave the kitty.
Didn't like this brown sitting there.
Oh, yeah, boy, kitty.
Good.
Oh, no. Oh. That works. Did see the kitty, the sheep's head.
Oh my God. You're hilarious. Let me give it a torch here.
Darnell's is a cute.
Well, I sent Mike and Mitch from Stone Coat each one of their very own flip and drags that I made just for them for Christmas. And they love them. And of course I resined them. Had to resin them, right? And I signed the fronts. So they were all legit pieces of art. There we go. Olive green, cobalt blue hue, Van Dyke brown, and gold. And we'll get some more cells coming up through that white as it starts to settle. So that one's it, guys. Chipped out my cord. The airbrush wanted to go with me. So if you have any questions, pop them up there while I clean this up real quick.
Terry Alexander says, I need that one, Christina.
I have dozens.
Monica says, you're the flip and drag Jedi for sure.
It's my favorite painting. That's kind of my signature piece, is a flip and drag.
Obi-Wan Christina.
That's interesting.
She's okay, Monica.
What? When I tripped?
She heard you trip.
I'm fine. I didn't break a hip yet. I shouldn't say that.
Trace Color had a question, something about resin. Using the torch for resin rather than heat gun.
Okay, I like the heat gun for doing resin art, but I like the torch when you're doing a coating on a painting, because the heat gun will warm it up so thin, and if you're on canvas, the paint's going to kind of or the resin's going to kind of puddle in the middle. So just using a torch to get the bubbles out is plenty. But when you're doing resin art, I would use the heat gun so you can move your colors around, and try to do it on MDF instead of canvas.
Thank you, Val. That's one of the reasons we're here, to share the knowledge.
What knowledge? What knowledge?
What limited knowledge we have.
I can only tell you what I know and what I've experienced. Don't do what I did, right?
What was that?
When I do mistakes, I tell them, or something didn't work, I tell them, so they're ahead of the ball game.
Nina wants to know, do you prefer MDF over canvas?
For resin, yes. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
See, Miss Pearl is Craft Smart. You get it at Michael's. Can't see it.
Yes, Mylene, knowledge is power. And I have a saying I haven't said in a while.
You haven't said it in a while.
Knowledge is one of the few things that you can share with others and still keep for yourself.
Oh, I'll show you that case I bought.
There was a question here from Lori Carlton. She said, first time on Monday Night Live. When did you start?
We started at 9. We do it every Monday night, though, at 9 o'clock Eastern time. So I bought this case with all these little containers so I can put all my red skins in here. That way, when I'm doing jewelry, I can just pull a case out. They have these with all clear ones, too, but they were $15 at Michael's. I couldn't pass it up. Perfect for storing stuff. And of course, I can't stand stickers on anything.
Gotta rip those stickers off.
Yeah, I can't handle it. It's from working at Hallmark. I know it is.
Any other questions? Thank you, Truth Seeker. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. We try to make this fun too.
Yep.
Painting should be fun.
Yep. So we did hear from everybody from the sponsor giveaway. So if anybody donates, your name goes automatically into the next drawing, which will be April 1st. Right? April 1st. Yes. So everybody's prizes are out the door, except for Sharon. Sharon's will go out tomorrow. So I don't have to do any redraws. Thank God.
Karen just joined from the West Coast and she wanted to know if she missed a lot.
Yeah, you missed it all. But
Sorry,
you can
Karen.
rewatch it later. It has to process after we get done here, but it should be up within a half an hour.
Good night, Cecilia. Good night, Darnell.
Any more questions before I go?
Thank you, Carrie.
If you guys think of things you want to see for next Monday, shoot me an email, or if you're in the posse, go ahead and let me know what you want to see. I have a planner now, so I bought a paper planner. I can write everything down.
Oh, I
Not
thought
you.
were talking about me.
No, I always had you. You're my sloth.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Jennifer.
the support. Thank you, Lori.
They'll actually load up, Matt, after we get off here, because if people are on their cell phones and they hit the thumbs up, it doesn't show up until we're done.
You're welcome, Miriam. Thank you.
Shorty, did you want the paint mixing link? No, Monica's already asking the same question.
Yes, ma'am.
All set. There it is.
There it is.
Monica just posted it for you, Shorty. So yeah, like I said, if you think of things you want me to try, I'll give it a go. I'm not going to, Valerie. I'm going to call it a night. I was on my feet all day varnishing. So
You're funny.
you can laugh at. Oh, it's about staying up. Well, my butt might be in bed, but doesn't mean I'll be sleeping. Business tips and tutorials. I only sell on Etsy, so I don't know how well I would do with business tips and tutorials. I don't sell a lot on Etsy. Most of mine are private sales and commission work. But what we do here on Monday nights, we auction off, and we do auctions every 6 weeks. We have an auction coming up January 19th. Buyer pays the shipping. I want to get it in before the shipping rates go up, so they won't be so expensive to ship. Also, my sale on Etsy ends that day, so I'll be pulling paintings out of Etsy for the auction.
You do have a lot of knowledge dealing with Etsy.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been on Etsy since 2006, I think. I used to do a lot of hand-painted beads, and I sold tons of them on there. And jewelry. I have a lot of jewelry in my Etsy shop, and I do have hand-painted beads in there. Coasters.
Monica just posted your Etsy link.
Thank you, Monica. I'm going to be doing some wine stoppers. I showed them to you last week. 2 weeks ago.
Right.
I did. I got them on Etsy, but they came from China, so they took a while to get here. I know somebody wanted to know who I got them from, and I did say that last time, but I'm going to try the UV resin on these because there's not a big lip on these. So, and I did get 2 sizes of rounds in the hearts and then the squares. So I'm going to try that because you only do it on one side. So
I know Ashley's asking the difference between varnish and resins.
Varnish is a lightweight coating for a painting. It's much cheaper than resin. It's easier to do than resin. It doesn't give you the weight and the glass-like finish, but you can get pretty close if you put enough coats on. I normally do 3, but today I was having pretty good luck with 2, but that doesn't mean I won't do 3. I'll probably change my mind tomorrow and put another coat on them. But I use Liquitex gloss varnish. I buy it by the gallon from Michael's. If you order it and use your 60% off coupon, you can get it pretty cheap.
What else are you working on?
What else am I working on?
Yeah. You've got working with Jerry's.
Yes, I'm still working with Jerry's. I got to get my schedule of product reviews in to Mike and order my supplies for that. I had a girl contact me about using some of my videos for some kind of art tutorial. She has a YouTube channel. Checked it all out. She's legit. So I don't mind her sharing some of my work clips, clips from my videos. I did get approached again by another company that wants to buy some of my videos, and I told them no. And but my main goal is to work with Jerry's this year, and get myself established with them as an advocate and affiliate when they start the affiliate program. So I will have links when I do those product reviews. I will have links for you guys so that you'll get a discount on those products. I did discuss that with Mike already.
And the different paints and products that they offer, I mean, vary. I mean,
Yeah, they have everything there. And they just had the Golden on sale last week, and I did post that in the Garage Posse for all the people that were using Golden. But I also checked today, and they have a paint sale right now, but it's not, the prices are not the greatest right now. But I'm just wondering, now that it's a new year, how much the price increases are going to be as far as getting in any cheaper. So I'm going to keep an eye on that for you. If I see a good sale, I'll post it. And what else? Still selling the stone coat. Of course, the code changed from 30 off 80 to 10 off 95. But as good as the product is, it's still worth it.
absolutely.
Still worth it. Alan has seen the tiles. He knows. And we are going to be doing some embellish work. Those will be regular filmed videos, though, not live. Yeah. You have a lot of paintings that need some embellishing, so you're going to do something. I'm going to force you to do that.
I thought you said pour overs.
Well, you can do pour overs. I don't care. But I have those chakra pours that I need to do the symbols on, and I still need to do my zodiac painting for Nate. Emerald green, coral, and copper.
Kitty wants to know, what size varnish do you get from Michael's?
The varnish, the is it a can? I think it's a half.
Sherry wants to know, do you use a brush or do you pour on the liquid text?
I use a brush. I use a Hake brush. And they're in my Amazon shop, the Hake brushes. This is the size I get.
So that's a gallon.
I think it's a gallon, yeah. And if you buy these and you don't know how to open them, let me just show you really quick. You take out these two tabs. There's two tabs here. You have to use a X-Acto knife to cut them out. And then you cut along this line here to get this open. I had to search YouTube today to learn how to open this because I didn't know how to open it. And Deliberately Creative had a video how she opened it, so I didn't ruin it trying to open it. I didn't badger it. And Hake brush. That's on my Amazon shop. It's the next size bigger than this. What I do with the other one? But this is a 2-inch. I have a 3-inch too. But this is goat's hair, so it's very soft. And it will not leave a lot of brush marks in your varnish. When you're putting your varnish on, if you go and watch my tutorial, slap it on first and then lightly stroke over it one way and then the other way. If you're going too slow, your varnish is going to dry while you're brushing. So you're going to end up with brush marks. So on your second coat, go the opposite way with your brush strokes so that you kind of fill in those lines. And on your third coat, you should be fine. You shouldn't have any brush strokes as long as you're just feathering that brush. Get it on there and then feather it out. I probably should do another varnish video.
Jennifer LaFond says Zodiac.
Yeah, Zodiac, Taurus. Because I'm a bull like that.
Bull in the porage.
A bull. So let's see what else we got coming up. We don't have anything else, really, do we? I am going to do a color wheel tutorial. I probably might work on that this week. I just have to get those paintings finished. And I want to do the primary, secondary, tertiary. I want to explain all that to you guys.
Maria is back. She's a Gemini.
She's a Gemini. No wonder we're sisters. She's right next to me.
Shelly Anderson wants to know, you have a resin tutorial too, don't you?
I have how to do it on flood coat and second coat. And if you need help, Shelly, just holler, because I'll come into the Porage and do it on there. The Porage Posse.
Kitty's a Leo. Listen to her roar.
Twinsies. She is my sister from another mother, for sure. 60,000 subscriber giveaway will be coming up. Yeah, you didn't know about that, did you? Because you were in the house.
We just went over 56,000 today.
Right. We haven't done a giveaway since 50,000, so we should do something for 60. It's not going to be like that major thing for 50. It'll probably just be maybe a set of posters and a painting. Fun. It was fun. It was fun. So, all right. It's not in my playlist. It's probably just a video, Monica. They can search. If you go into my channel in the search bar, just type in Stone Coat, and all the Stone Coat videos will come up.
Cecilia, I'm a Capricorn too.
Yeah.
Grays, navy, blues, and khaki.
There you go. You should have done a pour with those colors tonight. I actually like those colors together. All right, guys. Won't keep you.
Yep.
Sorry for rambling on. Thought we got everybody's questions answered. Spicy.
Spicy. It's been just lurking.
Yeah, lurking. We will see you all next Monday. I have videos for the rest of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That will be going up at noon every day. And Alan has one that will be going up on Thursday. So lots of stuff to look at this week. And a couple of new techniques that I did too. So
Porage Posse, if you haven't joined.
Join the Porage Posse so you get all the first-hand scoop there on Facebook. The links are below the video, and the mods have been posting the links all night. And I will have an announcement about the 60,000 subscriber giveaway later this week. And auction on January 19th. We'll start probably at 7 p.m. I love how he's just shooting numbers at me. 7 p.m. on the 19th.
Yeah, because that's a Sunday night. So
yeah, Sunday night.
Sunday night is for me.
Yeah. I know. That's why you need to take Monday off. So thanks so much for watching, guys. We had a blast as usual. If you have any questions, you can hit me up at Christina Welch Art at yahoo.com. You can check me out on Facebook at Christina Welch Art or the Porage Posse with Christina Welch. So have a good night, and we'll see you all next Monday. Bye now.
Good night.